What's good, Liberators? Fingers here, and this is Dx2 Demon Review, and today we are talking about the Orange Menace, the finest strategist heaven has ever produced, the Herald, Michael. His name means, who is like God, and is one of the archangels. When Lucifer rebelled against God, the great strategist Michael was the one to defeat and trap Lucifer. He is well known for many other spectacular deeds, and to this day has a strong following in Europe. And tragically, he is grade 90, even though he defeated the grade 99 Lucifer. This has always bothered me in SMT, where you got someone like Thor who outshines Odin. And I know it fluctuates between SMT games, but in DX2 specifically, yeah, kind of strange. You'd think Michael, he got the W in the Holy War, but grade 90. The disrespect. It ain't easy being orange. As for the stats, Michael's stats. Okay. This is another early Sega trend of, hey, let's make a jack of all trades kind of demon, and it just falls flat because it can't do anything really well. It's got a high strength stat for a magic user, 183. Yep, thanks for that. Got an abysmal magic stat for a magic user, 183. And you can pump it up to 203, 223 cap, but oh man, that hurts. Makes it difficult to get that magic attack up there. His vitality, 140, so he's pretty squishy. Agility, 158, so yeah, it's middling. You can get him. He'll be a hindrance to a speedster team, but you can make it work. He'll be the slowest amongst speedsters. Pump that up to 178, 198 cap. Yeah, you can do something with that. And luck, it's there. Really bad luck for an Archangel. 120 baseline. As you can see, I was able to spike his magic to above 2,000, so you can do something with it, but you're going to need some really, really good brands. Nulls, ice, and electricity, worthless, repels, light, thematically appropriate, weak to darkness, be aware. Skills, the transferable, a useless life aid, heals 30% HP when clearing a wave. Gee, thanks for that, because PvE is something we just all struggle with and need this to just plow us through. So, wasted spot. Do better, Sega. For his unique skill, oddly placed in the second slot instead of the usual third slot for the demons that have only the one unique skill, Soul Judgment. Inflicts light magic damage 7 times on random enemies with a power of 30, which is fantastic for light demo apocalypse. He's a rock star in light demo. It's where he shines, the only place he shines. I'm glad our boy Michael has something to do, and Soul Judgment is the reason why he is able to do that. When this is laid down on a single target, it's a multi-target skill, which is unfortunate, but when laid down on a single target, he can put a light-based beating on your enemies. And if you level this up, you get an additional 20% damage to it, which is great. And if you level it up all the way, you get a -1 MP, which is a thing if you use Michael somewhere else. Don't use him in PvP. Don't you dare. I don't know what you're thinking if you're doing that. But, and this is the reason I only leveled this up to 5. I got the full damage boost. I only use him in Demopocalypse. I'm not wasting the resource to take it all the way. I have a fair number of demons where I do this, where I only take it to level 5 because I only use those demons in the elemental Demopocalypse. I recommend you do the same. It means, may not seem like much, but those do add up and allow you to level extra worthwhile demons in the process. So, something to think about. And this comes at the low cost of 5 MP already, so not bad. Get the MP reduction to an economical 4 MP, which, hey, in PvE he could keep going and going. In PvP he could use this skill and assuming all of your other demons have done all the work and there's only one demon left, this could be very useful. But generally speaking, you want demons who can clear the field instead of having a demon that can only be effective once everyone's already dead. As for his third skill, Megadolon, almighty magic damage, power of 120 on all enemies, most powerful almighty transferable sweep skill. So hey, there you go. Costs 8 MP to pop off. So again, in PvP, this guy is just not, he doesn't have the skill set to get it done, and even if you level up Megadolon, you can't reduce the MP cost, so home is going to cost you. For the archetype skill, got him in Origami for Thunder Clap, single target light magic skill, power of 180. So if you've got multiple enemies in the field and you want to single target just the one, boom, there's your skill, reduced cost of 6 MP. So there's a thing. If you were desperately trying to make him function in PvP, this would probably be something you want to look at, but alas, he does not have an inbuilt light pierce. He can gain one through ridiculous means, but it's not innate, so use caution. As for the transferables, light boost, light amp, light enhancement, light survivor, though I don't know why you would. Light survivor is more of a PvP kind of thing, but light amp I would definitely consider for this guy, because in Demopocalypse he is a powerhouse. Anything to boost the light damage will be great. Butcher would also work for his Soul Judgment skill because it is a multi-target attack, so Butcher and Serial Killer would also function in those regards. If you were going to run him in PvP, oh god, yeah, Light Survivor would be great. Speedster, because he's going to get he's frail. He'll get bodied turn one if the enemy gets the drop on you. So roll with caution. As for brands, spell brands, divine brands, life brands, if you're getting hit too hard in that Kiwami you're attempting to use him in, other than that, I don't really know what to tell you. Use what you know to do what you need to do. Like I said before, his magic stat ain't great, but with the brands I got on him now, was able to poke that magic attack above 2k, so you can do something with that. As for the panels, panel 1, 15% damage, 2 attacks that target all or random enemies. So for my build right now, this will work for Soul Judgment and Megadolon, but not Thunderclap. So hey, not bad. More power behind that Soul Judgment, which again I'll use it for is Demopocalypse. So damage, 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 that's all I care about. Great. Panel 2, plus 20% to own effect on battle speed. Terrific. And minus 50% to light damage received. So if you transferred a light sweep skill like Mahamadine or Mahameon onto him, he could function in light Alter World farming quite effectively. And the plus 20% to own effect on battle speed was a more recent buff he got. Originally this was just minus 50% to light damage, but when they came out with the Gacha exclusive angels, who are speedsters at heart, they wanted to make Michael viable to run with those. But oh no, Michael's agility is kind of trash, as are the other angels, but I digress. So they added this in to kind of make him more viable in that regard, and the player base's response was, pass. Alas, they tried. And panel 3, plus 25% to light damage. Fantastic. I don't need to tell y'all why. And the panel 4, one of the 5 exclusive demons to have such an honor, plus 30% to own effect on battle speed, bringing his some panels, giving him a 50% natural ingrained boost on his effect to battle speed. But again, his agility sucks, but still 50% boost to suck is less suck. So booyah, throw on a speedster tag for another 50% and you can double his effective speed on your team. So that is something. What Michael can do on that turn 1 is subject for debate, but this this fourth panel certainly helps with that. Also in panel 4, adds Light Pierce and plus 15% to damage inflicted by all party members. Wow, that's great. Oh wait, there's more. Of the Divine Herald races, while the one with the skills alive, meaning basically he would only be worth looking at for angel composition teams. And that's just, oh, come on. This guy, no one was using this guy to begin with, let alone on angel teams, and you're going to limit him in that regard? I mean, this really should have just been plus 15% damage inflicted by all party members. Full stop. And then that could have been a discussion at the very least. Even if this panel were that, I doubt anyone would use him either way. So, oof, that is rough. And it doesn't even help with Demopocalypse unless you run Divine Heralds alongside him, which I do not. So it's like, dang, oh man, come on now. Sega, you're killing me. I want to like this guy. I mean, look at that. Look at this design. It was bad ass. Okay? Orange wings. Come on now. I'll even forgive that gaudy ass gold breastplate because he looks that damn cool. As for his archetype skills, let's take a quick gander. If memory serves, not much here to improve what he can do. The Origami Thunderclap, which we discussed. For the Protector archetype, Meteoran, power of 130, heals all party members. Not bad. But in PvP, healing's a losing prospect. But for PvE, hey, this could be great for you. If this is one of your very early demons, he can carry you a good way with just this skill alone. And since it's archetype, it's at the low cost of only 8 MP instead of the body bag 9 MP it usually costs. So, something to consider. You can only use it 9 times. So, watch out if that fight goes too long. For the Psychic archetype, Infernal Mask, a PvP favorite, minus 60% chance of receiving status ailments. If you are full Mad Lad and are running him in PvP, make him Psychic. He needs this. Any ailment defense you can get it. There are still plenty of Ongres out there in the wild, and this does a pretty good job of shutting him down, especially if your opponent has built their Onger for speed and really slacked on the ailment infliction, just relying on the multi-hit nature of his ailments to get the job done. So, yes, if you're doing PvP, this is the one for you. And the Elementalist archetype, Repel Dark, turns his weakness, turns his dark weakness into a repel, which, okay, if you're running with an Alivaka or an Aliat or a Demiurge, that is something. Don't know why you would stand him next to those guys, but you could. Hard pass. He's a speedster demon in my head. He runs first. Throw all defensive caution to the wind if you're absolute mad lad enough to do PvP with him. If you've got those other angels, you could probably do something that would be middlingly effective, just because I don't think you could get their combined speed, even with all of Michael's panels, and perhaps with all the other angels panels that may or may not boost their speed. Your sum total speed, just, you'll get outrun by the Astaroths, by the Kardikeya teams, so it's just a losing proposition all around. Sorry, Michael, I love you, but you deserve better. And until you get better, you're gonna be reserved to being used like twice a year in Light Demopocalypse. But when you do finally come off the bench, you truly shine, O Angel of the Light. That's all I got for today, Liberators. Don't get captured.